this week. Got through another one. Don't clap for me, clap for my mother. I had a huge head. Yeah, I made it through another birthday, and I'm getting to the point now. I'm 73. I look good. That it's getting tough, guys. It's getting tough. Every birthday, I'm just like, God damn it, I haven't accomplished anything. I haven't even popped out a kid, and like most people don't even try to do that. It just happens. And my friend was like, hold on, you accomplished something this year. And I was like, do tell. And she's like, you took a pole dancing class. And I was like, that's an accomplishment. It's hard. I mean, I will tell you this. Pole dancing is not easy. The hardest thing for me, other than the actual pole dancing part, which is very difficult, is attempting to look sensual while doing it. God damn it, that is so hard. And there are mirrors all the way around, and you're like, oh, apparently I sweat when I'm being sensual. That's a good look. And the placing of the tongue. Why would anyone ever have sex with me? Amazing. But I like a good strip club, personally. I like it to be, yeah, I like a little dirty because I feel like we shouldn't feel good about what's happening. But I respect the women and what they do. It is a hard job. It's a very hard job. I went to a strip club in the Bronx not that long ago. Again, I like it, classy. And I went straight to the bar because that's where I feel safe. And I ordered my drink, and immediately a stripper comes up to me, and she's like, aren't you going to tip me? And I was like, you didn't do anything. And she just turned around and just made her booty clap twice. I can't do it. And she's like, how about now? And I was like, do you take credit cards? That was like God's work. That was really good. I moved here from New York about 6 months ago to Berkeley, California. You really going for Berkeley? It feels like it was a questionable choice. I don't fit in. I'm way too passive-aggressive. Just really aggressive. I'm like a chihuahua. I'm just like, all the time. I'm wearing like 30 to 40 scarves when I go out to fit in. Just a little bit of like organic kale sticking out the side of my bag. Like, yeah, I belong here. What? I thought it would be really hard for my husband, though. Big dude from Bedside, Brooklyn. He loves the West Coast. He loves Berkeley. It's terrifying to me. Like, I come home most days now, and he wants to check in emotionally, see how we're doing. That's the thing that he does a lot. A lot of cuddling, guys. Not enjoying it. He's been redecorating the house a lot. Like, just like, oh, no, that Batman figurine is very nicely placed there over the fireplace. Thank you for your work. And he's gardening. He's gardening all the time. Just all of the gardening. That's what he's doing. He has gardening shoes now. Did you guys know that you need special shoes to go outside and judge nature? They're waterproof, so you can really get in there. I overheard him talking to our neighbor recently about the Blackberry Menace. I was like, please let that be a new superhero movie. Please. God. But no, it's destroying our crops, guys, so you're welcome for that information. Basically, what has happened if you put all those things together since my husband has moved to the West Coast, he has become a lesbian. I'm trying to think inside the box. It's not quite what I thought I was getting, but it was... So yeah, that's what's happening. I'm not going to say that I was running from the law, and that's why I moved here, because that would be a lie. I'm a small white woman. I'm okay. But I do have some problems. Oh, was that too edgy, guys? Too edgy? All right, good to know. White women, edgy. Got it. Who knew? But I will say, like, I do have some issues with rules. That's a thing I don't always follow. Like, I didn't know in New York, for instance, that you are not legally allowed to drink in a park. You guys know that? Can't do it. Right. Let me explain why I thought that made no sense. No one in New York, much like San Francisco, can afford a backyard. Very expensive. So let's all drink in God's backyard, right? Just small ethnic groups, one big happy family. It's cool. Let's go. So I was drinking in the park with 4 of my nice white lady friends. It was very classy. There was fruit in the cups. It was a nice time. There were people drinking all around us. But the police saw us, decided we were a problem. That was probably accurate. Called for backup. I was going to share, but I'm not sharing now. I was outraged because that is our natural setting. You know how, that's how we are. We're just like, no, sorry, no, homelessness. Like, we just want to help. That's pretty much what white women do on the regular. I called my husband to tell him about this, same husband from the last one. It's my first marriage, it's a learning experience. But it's the same husband. Important note for this joke that you should know he's black. I'm not bragging, that's just true. Thank you very much. You're obviously not my mother. So I told him about this, and I was very angry, and he was quiet for like 5 minutes. And then he just screamed out, "Justice!" and just hung up the phone. Every day is Black History Month in our household. I love it. It's what I signed up for, guys. It's great. I've been lucky. I've gotten to do a lot of traveling, which is really fun. And I feel like whenever I crave something on vacation, when I come home, can't get it anymore, it's a problem, right? So I came back from China. I wanted all of my food adorned with animal heads. It's like they're parsley there. I don't know, it just makes it better. When I came back from France, I wanted the cheese that just smells like it had been buried with a corpse for several weeks. Just resurrected like a zombie. Served on a baguette, delicious. When I came back from Brazil, I seriously could not stop craving hookers. Like, it was a problem. I had to talk to someone. I actually went on vacation to Brazil with my family because I think it's really important when on vacation not to enjoy it too much. So, Saul and Bobby are always available if you'd like them. But a hooker actually approached my father on the trip during the day. Lovely women. They should have health insurance. I can only assume that my father was flustered because his response to this lovely woman was, "Oh, no thank you. Maybe later." My mom was like, "No, Saul, it's not what happens in Brazil. Stay in Brazil." That was a really good try. I'll tell you one more thing. I think from the traveling that I've done, I've figured out my favorite language is Spanish. Just everything sounds better in Spanish. It just does.